In the late 1890s, the east slopes of the Rocky Mountains in Montana were a place of rugged beauty and untamed wilderness. Settlers and miners sought their fortunes, and Native American tribes navigated the changing landscape. Amidst this backdrop of opportunity and hardship, whispered tales began to circulate about a creature that lurked in the mountains, a troll-like being with an insatiable hunger for children, the Wastrel. The first recorded account came from a small mining town named Glenwood. A frantic mother, Sarah Cartwright, stumbled into town one morning, her face pale and eyes wide with terror. She told of a monstrous creature that had taken her son, Samuel, from his bed in the dead of night. It was tall, with gnarly skin and eyes that glowed in the dark, she said, her voice trembling. It snatched Samuel right from his bed and disappeared into the trees. The townsfolk organized a search party, but after days of combing the woods, they found no trace of the boy or the creature. Over time, the story became a local legend, a warning told to keep children close and safe. As years passed, more reports emerged. In 1923, a group of hikers claimed to have seen a hulking figure watching them from a distance. In 1950, a rancher found large, unidentifiable footprints near a creek where his cattle had gone missing. In 1981, a young couple camping in the mountains heard guttural growls and saw glowing eyes outside their tent. Each incident added to the lore of the creature, but there were no concrete sightings or evidence. Some dismissed the stories as mere folklore, while others believed there was a sinister truth behind the legend. Between 2009 and 2015, the reports became more frequent and more alarming. In 2009, a family camping near the base of the mountains reported their 6-year-old daughter, Lily, missing. Her parents, Emma and Jack Thompson, had woken to find her sleeping bag empty and the tent flap torn open. "We heard these awful sounds, like rocks being crushed," Jack recounted to the police. "We searched everywhere, but she was just gone." The search for Lily was extensive but fruitless, and her disappearance reignited fear in the community. Over the next few years, more children vanished under similar circumstances. In 2012, a boy named Ben Harper went missing while playing in his backyard, which bordered the forest. In 2014, a 10-year-old girl named Sophie Green was taken from her bedroom during a family vacation. The local authorities struggled to find explanations. Some suggested wild animals or human kidnappers, while others believed in the creature of legend. Hunters and researchers combed the area, but there was no definitive evidence, only fleeting glimpses and eerie sounds. By 2015, the fear had spread beyond the local communities. News outlets picked up the stories, dubbing the creature the mountain troll. Theories ranged from escaped animals to secret military experiments. Paranormal enthusiasts flocked to the area, hoping to capture proof of the creature. In the summer of 2015, a breakthrough of sorts occurred. A group of amateur cryptozoologists led by Marcus Ellison claimed to have found a cave high in the mountains with strange markings and bones. They believed this was the creature's lair. "We found bones, human and animal, all piled up," Marcus said in an interview. "There were carvings on the walls, like some ancient language. It was eerie, like something out of a nightmare." Despite their findings, authorities remained skeptical. The bones were sent for analysis, and the cave was sealed off to prevent further exploration. The community was divided. Some wanted to believe the creature was real, while others feared the truth was much darker. In October 2015, a man named James Anderson, a local historian and writer, decided to investigate the cave on his own. He believed the legend of the Wastrel was a cover for something more sinister, perhaps a serial killer using the legend to mask their crimes. James was well prepared, armed with a flashlight, a camera, and a notebook to document his findings. He left a detailed plan with his wife, promising to return by nightfall. When he didn't come back, a search party was organized. The searchers found his car parked at the trailhead, but there was no sign of James. Inside the cave, they discovered his flashlight and notebook, the latter filled with frantic scribbles about strange noises and the feeling of being watched. The disappearance of James Anderson was the last straw for many in the community. The authorities sealed off the area, declaring it too dangerous for further investigation. The bones found in the cave were inconclusive. Some were identified as human, but others belonged to various animals. There was no clear evidence of what had happened to the missing children or James. To this day, the legend of the Wastrel persists. The east slopes of the Rocky Mountains remain a place of beauty and mystery, but also of fear and loss. The stories continue to be told, each generation adding their own details and embellishments. Parents warn their children not to wander too far into the woods, and the community remains vigilant. Some believe the creature still lurks in the shadows, waiting for its next victim. Others think the real monsters are human, hiding behind the legend to cover their heinous deeds. The legend of the Wastrel serves as a chilling reminder of the unknown and the dangers that may lurk in the most unexpected places. Whether the creature is real or merely a manifestation of human evil, the fear it inspires is very real. As for James Anderson, his disappearance remains a mystery. His wife, Laura, continues to search for answers, hoping for closure. She often visits the sealed-off cave, leaving flowers and notes for her husband, clinging to the hope that one day the truth will be revealed. But for now, the mystery remains unsolved, a dark cloud hanging over the community. The Wastrel is a legend that refuses to die, and its shadow looms large over the east slopes of the Rocky Mountains, a reminder that some questions may never be answered, and some fears may never be laid to rest.